This is Jason Russell with your Eastern District Fishing Report. U.S. Army Corps lakes within the Huntington District are holding steady at or about summer pool water levels. Typical drawdown schedule would normally begin on November 1. However, we have received word that this will likely be delayed this year due to drier than normal conditions. Depending on rainfall amounts in the near future, drawdown could be delayed anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks this season. Army Corps lakes within the Louisville district, including Carr Creek and Buckhorn, have already begun a slow drawdown, and both are between 3 and 4 feet below summer pool. Most lake surface temperatures are now in the lower 60s. Some lakes have begun to turn over, and the thermoclines are starting to mix at upper and mid-lake sections. Largemouth bass success for keeper fish has been best in the lower lake sections of Paintsville, Yatesville, and Fish Trap lakes. Dewey, Carr Creek, and Buckhorn are showing more keeper-sized fish in the middle and upper sections. Bass will continue to feed heavily on shad as long as the water temperatures stay between 50s and 60s. Any weed beds or brush in coves has good potential to hold quality bass this time of year, and many will strike aggressively. Crankbaits, chatterbaits, spinners, and even topwater can all still be productive this time of year. Water temperatures begin to decrease. Start slowing down your bait presentations for best results. Anglers are continuing to have success with hybrid striped bass at both Fish Trap and Paintsville lakes. Fish Trap is showing higher numbers overall with moderate sizes. Paintsville is showing fewer numbers, but some are being caught up to 14 pounds. Trout have been stocked widely across the district for the month of October, including tailwaters of most major reservoirs. Also included are some smaller lakes such as High Splint, Fish Pond, and Pan Bowl. Area streams stocked with trout recent include Looney Creek near Lynch, Wright Fork Beaver in Floyd County, and also Russell Fork in Pike County. Good luck and safe on the water.
This is Jeff Crosby with the Central District Fishing Report. Water temperatures across the area are running in the upper 50s to lower 60s. We're getting some good reports of crappie being caught at area lakes such as Taylorsville, Beaver, Bolts, and Bullock Pen lakes. Crappie are being caught on live minnows and crappie jigs, fished around brush and treetops in about 6 to 10 feet of water. Definitely concentrate your efforts on trees that are in close proximity to a creek or river channel. White bass and hybrid striped bass are active in the upper reaches of Harrington and Taylorsville lakes. These fish can be caught on crankbaits, jerkbaits, or swim baits that imitate a shad. Largemouth fishing is good at many of our area lakes. It's a great time of year to get out and cast a few jerkbaits or crankbaits. Again, concentrating your efforts on points with these baits. Also, you want to fish plastic baits in and around docks, fallen trees, or brush piles. Finally, trout are being stocked in many water bodies across the district. Places such as Harrington Lake Tailwaters, Floyd's Fork, West Hickman Creek, Gunpowder Creek have been stocked, as well as many of the Finn's program ponds and lakes have been stocked with trout. Check out the department's website for a complete list of Finn's lakes in your area at fw.ky.gov. So grab a pole and enjoy some great fall fishing, and I hope to see you on the water.
Hi, this is Eric Cummins with your Southwest Kentucky Fishing Report. Barren River Lake is 7.5 feet below summer pool and falling about a half a foot a day. The lake has turned over, but the oxygen levels are still not quite up to normal in that lower end of the lake near the dam. Water temperatures are running in the mid-60s. Bass have been taken on a variety of baits, with fish up on shallow cover and brush, but also some still hanging out on the main channel. Crappie similarly, some are up on that shallow cover, but a good bit of them still hanging on the main lake channel and drops. Green River Lake water levels are holding steady with water temps in the mid-60s. Lake is still in that turnover process with the thermocline depth at about 35 feet. Lake is experiencing lower than normal oxygen levels in the lower halves of each lake arms. Given such, fishing is best above Corbin's Bend and Lone Valley areas. Bass have been taking a variety of baits from top waters to slow-moving jigs. Crappie are still out mainly on the main lake drops and channel. Smaller and shallower lakes like Metcalfe County Lake, Briggs Lake in Logan County, and then West Fork Drakes near Franklin and Simpson County have all turned over. The larger lakes like Fagan Branch near Lebanon, Mill Creek Lake near Tompkinsville, and then Shaney Hollow Lake near Bowling Green are still in the turnover process. Bass in those smaller turned over lakes will be more active and willing to chase and take lures. Cumberland tailwater fishing has been good with a variety of baits, but if you're wanting to wade or use a paddle craft, be sure you check out the USGS gauges at Burkesville or Rowena to gauge those water levels. With cooled temperatures, those feeder creeks are cooler as well, and fish are being found up in those versus that hard charging or main flow of the river channel. As always, good luck and good fishing, and be sure your life jacket's got your back.
This is Caleb Bentley with the Kentucky Stocking Report. This week across the state, we start channel catfish. Channel catfish was stocked in Shaney Hollow Lake, West Fork of Drakes Creek Reservoir, Briggs Lake, Spurlington Lake, McNeely Lake, Watterson Park Lake, Willisburg Lake, Willisburg Pond, Lincoln Homestead Lake, Martin County Lake, Elkhorn Park Pond, Blackberry Creek Park Pond, Pikeville City Park Lake, Grants Branch Lake, Burt T. Combs Lake, Panbow Lake, Fish Pond Lake, Jenkins City Reservoir, the North Fork of the Kentucky River in Whitesburg, Lake Bashir, Pennyroyal Lake, Carpenter Lake, Old and New Kingfisher Lakes, Audubon State Park Lake, Beulah Lake, Mill Creek Lake, Cranks Creek Lake, Martins Fork Lake, High Splint Lake, Middle Fork of the Kentucky River at Hyden, Cannon Creek Lake, Chenoa Lake, and Laurel Creek Reservoir. Good luck fishing and stay safe.